I've been this person who is on like I have this feminine side of me, as something like I'm more of feminine person. So as that person, okay, need to ask they are masculine people, like yabo umuntu ongeke identify identify ukuthi lo this is a gay person or this is one. So mina at a young age I've been like this. If kudlalwa mina I like bengadlala ibhola engathanda ukuthi to enguntshanana into eyangenza ukuthi to stay true to myself, to be myself. It's another incident that's okay to me, like 2021 back. Yeah,
we want the stories, what did you choose?
you want gossip. So 2021 I was in grade 11. I passed my grade 11 in flying colors.
Wow.
I'm happy to
I love colors. LGBTQ flag.
Yeah,
I love colors.
I think there's an eye.
Bayanda News Time.
Bayanda News Time.
It's your time.
Check it out.
It's your time.
So in that website,
So why in the no time, like Sunday times, like why? Time, what does time has to do with
like
news?
Like it's all about time. News like do happen, do break, do okay. They don't choose time, like anytime, 24/7. There's always news. Like even now, something is happening out there. It did get like a lot of attention.
Wow, that is
like,
dope.
As much as I wasn't looking for attention, I was
just sharing a nice story.
My aim as a journalism student and a future journalist is to influence people, is to influence and report on different stories. So that story did get like a lot of views of attention, because why?
Wow,
It's nice. a young girl doing a different and contributing positive impact in the community.
Wow, that is
so with what you have said, that people are cruel, like the perspective of news have changed. Like I cannot match, like I agree on there to good same.
Still in a job, bro. I'm kidding.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rap.
Thank you so much. It was a rap. Umswati lot umnanzi akekho namhlanje. It was Moemish Mandisa novuna akekho. Moemish. Welcome to the Layout Podcast. Namhlanje akekho ke uRamsey, uRamington Siwela, umswati othi yena umnanzi singasi. Akekho futhi unovuyo. So asazi ukuthi kwenzakalani. Kodwa lesikhona. Mina uMoemish angihambi ngedwa futhi angihleli ngedwa, ngihleli noMasindi. Welcome to the show, Masindi.
Sanibonani nonke emakhaya. This is Masindi Sithole. This is Masindi Sithole, abangazi ngoMathomoyi ke. Today we have a special guest, Bayanda Hlongwane. Engizomyeka nje ukuthi introduce yena ke. Bayanda, sawubona.
Sawubona njani?
Yebo.
Ngiyabonga Mathomoyi. Oh my God, Moemish. No, it's
fine.
It's fine.
Ngiyabonga Mathomoyi noMoemish to invite me and this podcast. Igama lami Luvaman Hlongwane, all the way from Port Epstein, South Coast eMzumbe.
Umkhaya.
Yeah. South Coast. So I'm currently doing my second year in journalism at DUT. Yeah.
Indaba.
No.
Uyazithanda
Like,
indaba.
yeah, that's
So
all.
ngazosiphathela indaba mos.
Yeah, I have news for you.
Yeah.
I have gossip, ngiyadlala.
Uzositshela ngomgosi. Uzositshela ngomgosi.
Musakhawula.
Bayanda, tell us a little bit about background yakho, like where you start from, ukuthi nje wakhulelaphi and stuff.
Wazakhule nje.
Yeah, sifuna ukwazi nje ngawe.
Hlaphaza lukhala, hlaphaza luhleka.
Njengoba sengishilo ngiqhamuka ePort Shepstone eSouth Coast eMzumbe la ngakhulela khona. Kusukela ngimncane ngimuve la eThekwini last year ngizoqala i-first year yami. Ya ngikhuliswe ugogo ke mina ke ngingane yagogo.
Ngane kagogo. Shout out to Gogo. Shout out to Gogo.
Gogo, be sweet, be shy, be straight,
Gogo
Into engayisho ukuthi ugogo wami
Abamanje.
umuntu olandela umthetho, umuntu ofuna wenze izinto ngendlela.
Yeah.
And
Kanti umthetho nje kade ubaleki nawo ukwazi ukuthi mawuphule into Nkosi yami.
wazi ukuthi by 6 ngafanele ukusekhaya.
Sendlini.
So umuntu olandela umthetho, umuntu ogcina amasiko, which ngiyakubonga ukuthi ngikhuliso yena abangikho la namhlanje kuba ubengekho empilweni yami, like she had play a big role.
Oh ayini, siyabonga Gogo. Thank you Gogo.
Ukuthi nje uzohlala naye ngixoxe ngithi kwenzakala that's why nawuthanda indaba manje.
Yeah.
Hlala phansi nogogo.
At a young age, like from
Benibuka indaba ngopha 7.
10 years, yabo from at the age of 10 years ubesho ukuthi wena Bayanda uthanda indaba fanele ukuyathela. So yeah, like bengijela ukumbuza
Wena umgusu ukuthi hey mazonde phela kagogo.
No,
Azomxoxela ukuthi benzani.
but also I used to ask her about izindaba ezenzakala emphakathini, like not izindaba actually like breaking news
Zabantu.
but indaba zabantu kuyazi ukuthi ogogo banendaba bayaxoxa uma Sithole wenzeni bantwana. So if uxoxa endlini mina ngangizoshanela ngishanele kancane.
Yeah.
So I
So
can
that's where you got the love. That's where you got inspired.
so I can get ukuthi bathini ngilalele ngize ngithethise kuthiwa phuma wena
awuphume endabeni zethu. Wenzani lo mfana?
yabo konke lokho nje mfethu. Yeah.
All right. So, like, I would like to ask you this as an LGBTQ. Say it for me, please.
Yeah, as an
I don't want to offend anyone.
As an
WZ.
as an LGBT,
Yeah.
you guys, as an LGBTQI individual.
Yeah.
like,
What challenges did you face? Like, what challenges are you facing?
Oh, wakanjani like yini yasikapa uvukusini wathi
Yeah.
ukukhulu bendoda engiyeka lento. Like how did it start?
like
Shy.
all I can say ukuthi there's no way ongasho ukuthi uqala ngayo ukuthi ube wena ngoba usuke uwena. Being a gay person as kumuntu gay or being a lesbian person mhlawumbe khona umuntu lesbian or bi or whatever into ozalwa unayo, it's in you. That's why abantu abaningi aba understand ukuthi ungavuka like kubona ngathi uvuka ekseni nje and you decided ukuthi let me be gay, let me bi, let me be a lesbian. Into ozala nayo uzala unjalo.
Mhlawumbe you style or a trend.
No, it's not a trend. It's not a trend. It's something.
And for someone ophuma endaweni esemaphandleni, for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
something.
think.
Yeah. No, I think it's something ozalwa nayo. It's something that is in you. That's what I can say.
Okay.
Yeah.
But basixoxela nje like take us through like ma scenario ukuthi mhlawumbe what happened like awunje sithule nje ukapayo
Unabe.
So at a young age mina I've been this person who is on like I have this feminine side of me, as mhlawumbe nani niyabona ukuthi like I'm more of feminine person. So as that person, okay, ngithi uyazi ukuthi there are masculine people like yabo umuntu ongeke uzimu-identify ungezu-identify ukuthi lo this is a gay person or this is bani. So mina at a young age I've been like this. If kudlalwa mina I like bengadlala ibhola I used to
ngidlalanga pare okay
like Ngikhuluma ngalawo ma-sports lawa like soccer, izinto ezenziwa abafana kakhulu uhambe kuyozingelwa emakhaya. Like mina I didn't do all those things. Mina ngangidlala kakhulu namantombazane. So as ngikhula my family used to question my ways. Why ungenzi nje? Why ungenzi nje? Yeah, so ekugcineni ke baze babona ukuthi no. So lengane actually he is gay. So yeah.
Babona kanjani and what are their response and
like
and how do you react? Mhlawumbe waqala waphika wathi no namhlanje kuphela or like what happened?
Into engayisho ukuthi I used to deny ukuthi I'm a gay person. If ngibona umuntu like on TV
like,
playing
why would you deny because you are ashamed or would you deny ngoba nawo ungayitsheli ukuthi get the time or like what has happened?
Or you thought it was wrong because of the place so ukuyona at the time?
I used to deny them I'm a gay person ngoba it's the cultural perspective indawo engikhulele kuyona.
But if you knew ukuthi I mean
yeah indawo engikhulele kuyena
mawedwa ukuthi yami
nokuthi uzothini ubaba wami nokuthi uzothini mawami uzothini ugogo wami ngasho ukuthi ne-environment engikhulele kuyona yenza ukuthi ngiphike ukuthi no I'm not this person even on TV like I used to see gay characters, lesbian characters like Chisi Onuzali no Chisi. So like when they were kissing on TV I used to like what the hell benza kanjani lento lena. So nami today sengiyabona ukuthi yeah.
All right. So now Bayanda, tell us, what do you do?
But I'm not happy with his answer.
You are not happy with his answer, ne?
He's not
happy with his answer.
He's telling us, G. I mean, I want him to give a story.
In depth.
I got a story before the show started. Where so that I share big and suit.
Yeah.
Like tell us a story.
And that church is strict.
Yeah.
No offense.
Give us a story.
It is very strict. How did you pull yourself out of that zone?
But what happened in terms of an answer? Let's give us a story. Like a full story. It's how did you do it? Like how did you move from that guy and then to this guy?
As I have said, I've grown up in a environment that follow like amasiko with a strong cultural perspective. AmaZulu, whereas ubona khula nogogo khula nomkhulu umkhulu is very strict. Umkhulu he like akazi lutho ngento ezenza ngamanje in the 21st century. So as ngumuntu onjena wayengakwazi ukuthi understand, so ngasho ukuthi ngangizama ukuthi to be straight as I can, so ngizokwazi ukuthi ngiba accommodate ekhaya ukuthi they should love me and so on. So I used to do everything like ngihambe ngiyesontweni, behave like as a straight person. So I used to do that nje kakhulu ngangihlansuthi ke mina yazi ngihlansuthi. So angifuni ukuthasha kakhulu eqaleni le religion lesonto. Yeah, ikhona incident eyodwa.
That's the story you want. That's the gist.
Like I looked at day even today ngiyahleka ukuthi no.
Wawenzani Nkosi yami?
Like part of was I do
wenzani wayishela ekushanga impani wathi faka umkhulu ndoda. Nacho
actually
what you have amantombazana like
actually we did not date. I did write a letter to her.
Yeah. It was like Nkosi yami.
You know love letters and all that. I was doing grade 6.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I did write a letter to her and give it to my sister. And my sister gave it to her and she told her family. And my family, it's become that huge drama. Yeah.
You know, it's clap up spelling something correct.
And like
I don't think it was the handwriting. I think it was the letter all together nje.
Mhlambe wayibona kuma wakhe incwadi ke so indaba yafika ekhaya kanti yeah. Even ekhaya if they look back babona lo incident bayasho ukuthi hawu ngoba wake wenzani so like
sekwenzekale
so mina into engibona
ukuthi igama sinomaliza wakhetha mfethu
not that because like I was being hazed mhlawumbe engayisho ukuthi i-environment engikhulele kuyona ngangizama by all means ukuthi to appear as that straight person or emphakathini wangasekhaya to set a good example ngoba mina like yonke impilo yami ngasekhaya maybe babone example mina ukuthi ngifundile like nje bengikhamba ngemthetho yabo konke into enjalo.
So now from high school, yeah, so school sixoxele ngendaba yakho yaka grade 6 and stuff, then you went to high school. How did it change from a primary to high school? Did you still like went out to khuluma namantombazane or did you just stop altogether indaba yama relationships and stuff?
High school I can say ukuthi when it's come to my sexuality being this person I am, like I face a lot of judgment. So
usayifihlile bara bakuchacha ungali ku closet.
Uyazi ngithi even if unomuntu if you hide yourself, people they see through you and they will make sure ukuthi that person or that personality of you that you are hiding bakwazi ukuthi bamkhiphe
kuwena by force.
And futhi another reason mengibheka back why being judged it was because I was living a lie. I was hiding myself. Maybe they wanted me to be this person who is out there embracing who he is.
But you're only out, man.
Yeah.
Out there, you're only out.
So now
I'm kidding.
So now it was from primary school, secondary school, you're still hiding yourself.
Yeah.
So now what happened? Okay, when did you go to university first? The year?
Last year.
Last year. That was 2023, right?
Yeah.
So you were doing your first year.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when you were
waqala ke lapho waziveza because of abantu sohlala nabo or just because you've had enough ukuthi no imina lo I want to become this or noma wawulindile all this while ukuthi yazi ukuthini mase nge university into engizobakhombisa yona.
So all I can say is that the environment, the varsity environment, there are a lot of individuals, different personalities. Yeah, there is that diversity.
You don't judge each other. You do you, bro.
It's a diverse community. So as it's a diverse community, ngabona abanye abantu who are lesbian, gays, and transgender.
So it was the support from other people your age.
Yeah,
you were seeing ukuthi yazi ukuthini I can be myself lana.
Yeah, ngathi like why don't be I be myself.
Ugogo semshili.
Ngoba unempilo eyodwa fanele uyiphile. And another thing engathanda ukuthi to engikuntshana into eyangenza ukuthi to stay true to myself, to be myself, it's another incident that's okay to me, like 2021 back, yeah.
We want the stories, what did you choose?
you want gossip. So 2021 I was in grade 11. I passed my grade 11 with flying colors.
Wow.
I
love colors. LGBTQ flag.
Yeah,
I think there's an I there.
Yeah, rainbow person.
Yeah, I'm a rainbow person. So, in 2021, I was happy. I did pass my grade 11 with flying colors. My family is happy. Everyone is happy. It's December time. Like everything is good.
We're all vibing. We're all happy.
So I was on my way to a shop, as far as the shop is using Asekaya, to buy an airtime to call my dad. So on my way back, I saw a car on the way, like don't roll your eyes just like that. It's not a spicy thing. I was so a car with like a Deutsche car. You know those stories who would say there is in Malgaj, and all that. I was very scared walking alone at night. So around 7. So I saw this car and I quickly jumped a Shatini in the like near small bush, and I stayed there. The car passed, and the minute ngisukuma, I was wearing flip flops or phaqabo abanekhala. The minute ngisukuma, I saw a pool of blood down there in my legs.
Ayini bantu. And turned. I thought it was a good story. Like I saw a car and you know.
It's a horror movie.
It's not. It's just turning to highlight kanjalo nje.
So I like ngabona ukubona if you angazi usikiwe like usiko mese.
Yeah.
So ngabona two strokes down there in my left leg. I saw a snake, like a kind of a big snake, and running, going to the bush, like kind of this much. So it was a big snake as it was struggling to.
So you're in leg shy?
Yeah, it bites me, like in my left leg. So I saw a big snake, and the minutes after the snake bite my leg, my leg changed color, and my leg got swollen, and I wasn't even able to walk with my 2 legs, about 2 legs like normal.
Immediately after you saw his cars.
The car has a long past, like gone. So I jumped with my 1 leg, jump, and because ekhaya kwangekho kude kangako but kwakude, I keep praying, ngoba ngisonto eNazareth ke during the time. But I keep saying like God, shembe. I keep praying until my sister saw me and wabuzu, and she asked me like what happened. Ngasho ngamtshela ukuthi kwenzakaleni, and she quickly go to elders and tell them ukuthi kwenzakaleni.
Abatshela ukuthi hayi bonanga seshaw anaconda lo muntu.
She asked me ukuthi kwenzakaleni, and enye into futhi eqaleni ngathi bayazi ukuthi kuzokwenzakalani because she asked to go with me esitolo, and mina I said no, I want to go alone.
So now you were bitten by a snake.
Yeah.
It's grade 11.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah, it's grade 11. So now what is happening? Are you going at grade 12 or you're no longer going at grade 12? Because now Tina says funale life yasevasity phela manje. Ukuthi kahle ichinche kanjani as a person.
Yeah. I will try to summarize this. So it's a whole trauma.
So you're taking
it's a whole traumatizing experience. Like even today, I hate snakes. And all those things. So they rush me to hospital. And the car is like flying, is rushing to the hospital because
painful.
Yeah. So
super painful or just painful?
I never experienced such a painful thing in my life. Even I don't have enemies, but even if I have enemies, I don't wish such an experience to them. That's a painful thing. Like
you're screaming.
It's painful. It's painful. Wouldn't I'm scream, but that's a painful thing ever, Baba. Being biting poison when you're.
I'm scared of snake. I was wearing your champagne. It's 4. No, in car. Clapping when you say, when some weeds. Obviously, because ingane zikho safe lana mhlawumbe sengibone inyoka eziyi4 empilweni yami mara ngiyayisaba namanje nyoka
hayi inyoka iyasabeka
it's a dangerous creature.
Musachaza ukuthi wafika esibhedlela benza njani esibhedlela?
So esibhedlela they say ukuthi poison has like passed through my left leg and it's going to come to angazi inhliziyo so they have to perform
because you know why it's on the left because it's not right. It's always loving wrong people.
love issues.
Yeah, it's always on the left because it's never right.
I love how you spice it up all this traumatizing experience. Yeah. So they say I should they call my mom at home, my grandmother, and tell them would say I'm going to ICU to be operated. They performed a surgical procedure called fasciotomy. Even today, I still remember that procedure.
Fasciotomy.
So they.
But you are panicking. But you are still panicking, because I know if you're spelling like pool, but most we don't know the outcome. Like it's the worst. It's gonna work out. Like a lot of cars are frustrated.
Like during that time, I was happy that I'm in hospital. I'm in safe hands. Like
so right.
There was that hope. I am going to be okay. And the nurses keep saying you're going to be okay. Don't panic and stuff like that. So to cut it short, they performed that surgery. All I remember, Uguti. All I remember during the time, Uguti. Kuluma no dokotela. After that, like I passed out. If Besho, I like 3 weeks in ICU, not waking up. So they even called my family and telling them like I'm not waking up.
So you died for 3 weeks. You died.
Actually, yeah, I still spoke.
So it's better than Jesus because he did 3 weeks. Just did 3 days. Just did 3 days.
For 3 weeks.
So his week times better than Jesus.
Yeah. For 3 weeks in ICU, I was like
unconscious. December, one of the things that I've heard about December, even in the past, December, but Tuesday, because it was like I can't fake Zulu because sexually like it's very dangerous.
Kuba nje nengozi nje futhi nje as unexpected. I like how you put it. Zibandlela ziba izindlela.
Shithi kwafanele ngahambi.
Kwafanele uhlale ekhaya. Uzibe nje indlela.
Abode namahlathi.
So yeah, after that
December walunyaka uzangu enjoy 2021.
Nothing.
So flying colors wakho uzangu umsebenzi.
So manje u grade 12 ke ukanjani wona? When did you finish your grade 12?
I didn't do grade 12 during the time or 2021.
So you took a gap year?
Yeah, I can't. Like it's a long recurring process. You have to go to you can. So they perform a surgery, a surgical procedure.
Really? Yeah, he has a big scar from here. Yeah,
they perform a surgical procedure, but they do not close this procedure. Why? Because there is still that poison being left there. Yeah. So every day you have to open up this wound and wash it. So it's a whole traumatizing experience. Like I seen my bone here. That and everything. So it's
cut the show.
It's trauma. So
yeah. Or you parents? Are you parents?
No, I'm not a parent. I'm a case chief. Cause for life.
Mini parents.
Yeah. So, ngabuya ngo-2022 I passed my matric again, definitely with 3 distinctions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well done.
And after that, as this person, I'm trying to come back with community, with this environment as a school. ngiyazama ukuthi ngilungise leya trauma le engiyifacile in the past. And also I think during the time sengiwela grade 12 I was being judged for two things. So manje I'm recovering currently, and at the same time my sexuality was an issue also. Like no one wanted to hang out with me because of the way I did look during the time. Remember, I did got this surgical procedure. I was using, this equipment.
Yeah, just one of them do it.
Yeah. Like the crutches, not the crutches. Like I was using about like a table crutches. I don't know how.
This is the one. Yeah.
So during my matric, I'm using those equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole year.
To pass with flying colors.
Yeah, I managed to pass with flying
distinctions
colors with the support of my teachers, my family. So now I'm at varsity.
All right.
Yeah, that's where the life starts.
To you.
The life.
So now, what are you doing?
That's where the life starts.
Yeah, for everyone, university. So now, what are you doing? Because why did you choose it? Because I know you're doing journalism. Why did you choose it?
I can
what
say
was the inspiration?
I can say that's because I'm chose me journalism industry.
Yeah. Before the snakes
Having
and
a conversation
everything.
with my grandmother. All I can say is journalism.
So snake is a metric. Snake move.
Like you're taking this in the game perspective.
Yeah, bringing your
and it's mostly down there.
Exactly.
And
but we are here now.
Yeah.
So
in the question that we're asking would say why did I choose this course, which is journalism. So I can say good journalism chose me as at a young age I was interested in news, what is happening around my community.
Exactly.
It was sling 5 to 6.
Yo,
and I around past 6 that was cool with the song and then 7 so then past 7 galinda. But I don't know was I mean, when I was a kid, I was not really interested in it. But
but I like it.
I should say, I wasn't really interested in those serious news. Like what is happening around my community, would say, Ubani, interested in those little courses.
So, but did you have this passion whereby you wanna help someone?
Yeah.
Because in some ways, abantu ngeendaba they want to like reveal indaba ukuthi kamakhelwane hayibo kureshwe ubani ereshwa umfana kwabani but uyasatshwa because yabo. So now did you want to reveal those stories to the people or did you just want nje ukuthi uzazi wena?
Also for me it's about people. So I'm also interested in serving justice in the society. So as this person Nguyen, I'm all about serving justice. I'm all about justice, serving the community.
So what's that? More right about.
Yeah, you can ask.
If you want justice, what is the difference between umkhosi lo ukuthi alobehlangana kuthiwa hey uzwile nje ukuthi bani basemhethile nale ndaba eziнаtional esimokhle lapha na uzokuthiwa uZuma usevule political party ubani like the commercial news or lezi ezinjani are they solving certain problems Like when we show past gossip, there's the actual news. What is the difference?
There is a huge difference when it's come to gossip and the breaking news, the actual news that are happening nationally.
And
the news
sometimes.
Yeah, all I can say, Buti, for me, as much as you can identify, gossip is not news as breaking news as news. Gossip is not news. News, it's something that is breaking in the community. It's not breaking what's like breaking, but something that's happening in the community. We could say the Konimbizo and awareness.
So it's awareness actually.
Yeah,
it's more like an awareness.
It's awareness. It's something that can influence, change perspective and influence society either. Either in a negative or a positive way, because news, they can also influence people in negative, in different negative ways, and also in different positive ways. Yeah.
Okay, so now you're here in university, you've learned how to express yourself. What have you started for yourself, Otinji? Okay, this is mine, I want to follow this because I want to end up here.
Like during my first year last year, like I wasn't sure Guti, I want to focus in journalism, because you know, as a first year you're still learning the environment, you still learning the cause, Guti, what it's about, as much as you can say that, as much as you learn, like example, as much
colors, man, there's a car.
As much as you love being the journalism industry, being a journalism student, but there are also those setbacks or that questions you, that force you to question yourself. Do I want to do this? Do I want to do this? So the love I have today for journalism, like Lukule this year, because I decided to have my own website online where I publish news.
It's already online. It's live right now.
It's live. It's already online.
What is the website? Somewhere
per month, I got maybe like last month I got 1,000 readers in my website.
Wow. That's nice.
Huge. And in that website, Bayanda News Time websites, I'm also collaborating with students. Bayanda News Time.
Bayanda News Time.
Bayanda News Time.
Check it out. It's time.
So in that website,
so why in the time, like Sunday Times, why? Time, what does time has to do with news?
It's all about time. News like do happen, do break, do okay. They don't choose time, like anytime. 24/7. There's always news. Like even now, something is happening out there.
Exactly.
24/7. You're costing me.
Costing man. Time is money.
Yeah, time is money.
That's
what
they
say. News are always breaking. They don't choose to break in a certain time, like 2 o'clock or any time. 24/7. Things are always happening around.
20 pages. 50 pages.
50 pages because every minute it's another.
Yes, you are bringing something with that paper or maybe a news bulletin or a radio bulletin. All I can say is sometimes, to tell you the secret, news are being framed. News are being framed. You would say what should go on radio, what should not go on radio. Maybe if I make an example with a big broadcasting company, SABC. SABC sometimes they can choose not to put this interview online. Cut this.
What is the motive behind? What is the motive behind?
Maybe like not actually good. They should not post the whole interview online. Like they are editing.
Let's about spoon is online. Why is it?
just to fit the story, just to fit.
Or they propaganda or an agenda.
Yeah, it's the truth, but not the whole.
Because you know what happened. I think it was 2019. I'm a stand-up comedian, so I got this gig. There was this newspaper. We need Sabantu. We cruise. I'm not gonna say the name of the newspaper.
Okay.
But we need Sabantu. What the competition? My readers are competition. Then because it's our winning about and Babo. We cruise. And then it was me. It was Usbo. This guy what was by Usbo Bangambikama. We poets. Sport the poet. So it was me and Sport the poet. We were there to entertain those couples and Kumbi. And then we cruise. Like we are I'm like, how? And this guy is saying how the Mkumbi is really now, but we're not allowed to write about it. And that's because the companies are affected, so and so reputation wise about.
Oh.
But like journalists now, you should be
so I say
no, but like I can blame that person. He
was too comfortable.
Like
I'm a comedian most. Like I have that charm. I can take anything.
I can blame that
manipulator.
So as much as the sheep was burning, that is in the general, that is in the public interest to report about that, because it's happening and like public. It can help someone. You can inform that maybe someone who didn't know about that can saw it in newspaper or can get that news on radio and they get that to see there's ship burning out there in a harbor. I don't know where.
No, well, it was
in the ocean, like it's not much of the place whereby wonke umuntu angabona and say hi bo uyasho lokho.
Yeah, maybe they can,
so they can keep it a secret that way, because
maybe they can that can influence someone positively in terms of not using that roads.
Yeah.
Angazi ke ngolwandle ke ukuthi khona ama roads kanjani kanjani. Yeah, but why wrong kakhulu.
Yeah.
Like, not to tell you, but not to say it will affect the company's name negatively.
No, but he was explaining what he was explaining what he was saying. Not all the stories get to the public.
Yeah,
like how you say.
I can agree with you. Not
he said other points about why he didn't write the story, but now we were drinking on this ship. This for me, it's very fun. He also said other points why they couldn't write about it, but. What I can remember, memorize right now is that there was a company position. Not all the stories go to the public.
Yeah.
No, not all the stories go to the public. Like, there are a lot of stories that are being unheard.
Can you start a channel for archive news?
Yeah,
like the news
untold news.
Like, if you think about untold news, like there are community news, the underrepresented stories, the stories which are not fully represented in the media space.
So now we can put those as gossip news.
Because gossip news,
they are not told to the public.
Like, let's make an example. Like, they are not being told in the mainstream media, like radio. Those big media houses, I don't want to mention them.
Yeah, don't.
So more media houses, others, some of them, they.
I don't know after they say you need a job.
Don't talk
they'll play this video. Who is this guy?
That's why I was recording.
Yeah, that's why I was recording.
No, like to tell the truth, some of media houses, they do not cover some of news that are happening in some of communities, because some of them, they are framing stories. They focus more on stories that's going to raise a lot of viewers, readership, profits in terms of a news organization. Like an example, if a story is being widely covered, a lot of media houses will go there and cover that story. And also, if that story is in the public interest, I don't know how can I put that, but if the story is big, the public is more interested in the story, definitely the media are going to cover this, because all they want to do is
it's business for them. It's money.
as much
it's
as
not genuinely about to journalists. They as journalists they might be a genuine interest, but company owners, for them it's money.
There are investors. There are investors behind those big media houses.
They just want
who are not like journalists and stuff like that. But all I can say about him, when it's come to these news which are not fully represented, as they do not raise a lot of attention. Like ngenze example about the widely topic or incident that has been discussed in media houses, even in print media. The story of Floyd Shivambu, who
left EFF.
Yeah, who recently, not recently, but past months ago, who left the EFF. Yeah, so that story was widely discussed in a lot of media houses, even and on SABC, ENCA, all those media houses. It was widely discussed.
Well, it's shocking and breaking news.
Yeah, even
breaking for EFF.
They
break their hearts.
It's breaking their hearts.
not like breaking a heart. But the way.
You are really bad. So now,
they really broken in shape.
So now, as a person who's growing, journalist life or journalist career, what has been like the biggest story you have achieved? Like, submitted for Seven because we won't say you published it. Yeah. So like. Esiphi story nje esaveda nesabanje boom now wabona ukuthi no this one deserves to be out there actually.
Like I have a couple of stories that I've covered this year. The first story is it's a soft story because it's not heartbreaking, it's not breaking news. It's a story of a girl from Potchefstroom, where I come from.
Right.
Yeah. No, not Logish.
It's not a Logish.
Shout out to Zumbe. So a 17-year-old Luvaman Ngoni, who is doing farming at that age. She's doing grade 11 and she has managed to help and feed her family with the money, the income that she's generating from the business, which is farming.
That is dope.
And she has expanded her business to chicken farming. So I was.
But that story is big, like in terms of the audience interaction.
Like it was big for me. It was big, like very big. And so,
I'm gonna tell you why I'm asking. I once read a book. There's a book called The Secret. I think I read it 10 years ago. Everyone must read that book. It's talk about law of attraction and so forth and so forth. Okay, that book was saying. Way before, in Daba, were about positive stuff, were soft stories as you just said. But I think 1960, after 1960 or so, they changed to focusing on negative stories, which we may say gossip and because what their research showed was people are evil. People are evil. They just want bad news. People, they may see, okay, who is big right now? For instance, Tyler. They may see, hey, Tyler is doing wonders in America. Hey, Tyler. But deep down, they either wish it was them, or they like, no, this person must fall.
Something bad should
But if you got to a man with Tyler, when they and then they would get excited. Like for instance, Pastor Zondo. What trend video on that Monday, what was it? I think it was Sunday.
Yeah.
It was Sunday and Monday trend. On Tuesday, Pumi newspaper, the newspaper was sold out around 7 a.m. Because as human beings, we love the stories. We say, we are cruel human beings. That's who we are.
I like regarding that.
That's why I'm going to say the audience reaction was huge, because most of the time people people they congratulate, but it's
Deep down.
it's not as when it's not equal to when the negative thing happen to you. When good things happen to you, yeah, that's about right. But when worst thing happen to you,
They are waiting for you to fall. So now for a 17-year-old, at such a tender age, people are bound to raise their eyebrows with, hey, so on.
tender age, you shall attend.
All I can say is that
Tender age, you shall attend.
that story did get like a lot of attention.
Wow, that is
Like,
dope.
As much as I wasn't looking for attention, I was
Just sharing a nice story.
my aim as a journalism student and a future journalist is to influence people, is to influence and report on different stories. So that story did get like a lot
Of views.
of attention because
Yeah.
why
Wow,
it's
that's
a young girl doing a different and contributing positive impact in the community.
Wow, that is dope.
So with what you have said, that people are cruel, like the perspective of news have changed. Like I cannot match. Like I agree on there to good team.
Still a job, bro. I'm kidding. But also to add, this year being show in July.
Let me add my point.
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
So sorry for disturbing you. So I cannot much agree on there to good say sometimes news it's all about like that evil side of portraying someone as evil. As you said, an example, go to Tyler's doing wonders in America. Good for her. And also Nalindoya Pastor Zondo, if I'm not mistaken,
Yes.
that you have mentioned.
But we to Pastor it became a billionaire. Nobody was gonna buy that newspaper.
No.
But want to
So-
when ulale nomuntu sifazane, so it was big.
So also those stories are being reported because they are public figures. They
they're
have
negative.
an impact.
But because they're negative.
Negative or positive, all stories are being reported because they do.
But the negative
influence-
stories sell. Negative stories sell.
Yeah, positive.
On July, I had one main show. I approached newspapers, several newspapers, but there is one newspaper. I admire it. It's a big newspaper. Like the journalist interviewed me, but the direction of the interview was why ngasakubona amashows amakhulu bakuvalela, and I'm like, nah, not because bakuvalela.
That's because they want you to talk bad about it so that kuzoba khona like a
I'm paying. In stand-up comedy, there's a lot of politics,
Exactly.
but I'm not that kind of I didn't grow up using so I'm not a person who's gonna be a victim who would say, I mean, I'm that guy who's like, oh, it's hard, I'm gonna go harder. So I'm not gonna have a brand. Support on So even if there's politics, I'm like, fuck. If they're politicizing, it's their issue and it's their personality. I'm this and I'm doing this. So this journalist, I understood where he was going because whatever the complaining, obani basifaka amashows basicindezela angisabizo obani bangivalela. I understand that is true, but I don't want my name to be that name. It's supposed. I want people to come to my show because they know it is.
they love
funny.
you, right?
Yeah.
But I don't want people to come because they're like, hey, I'm in support. So I still said it my view with him. They sell negative news because people react to what is negative. People react to what is negative. I want to react to the positive. If it's positive,
Like-
it's good. They're like,
like-
oh yeah.
on-
But if it's bad, they will be reaction.
They will have
and
the
that's what they want. That
to
reaction.
join.
Abantu bazoreact emotionally, bazocomplain. Uyaphetha vele kanti sambona.
As much as journalists media reports on negative news and all those news, as I have said before, Guti, news are news regardless of Guti they are positive or negative or who is being reported on.
There's a book that I once read when I was very young, Kamala Power of Positive Thinking. That guy was always saying the same thing. There's this guy, why he's a psychologist. So, Amos will just speak from this. As you would see, one of my clients, they have to read the Bible after Bugindaba because they bezumthwala emahlombe because wavula indaba ukhona 71 sebehlengulile
I even stopped watching
there's always like that
there
narrative.
was always something
There's always
scary.
very bad or scary.
I stopped watching
As in
during COVID wangazizofa kusasa.
exactly as in because they want to portray those bad news so that someone they will fear or understand even more.
But people are attracted to that kind of thing.
Exactly.
As human beings, I don't understand. No, people don't run in the positive, in the negative. You want something bad,
as much as people they can be interested in negative
bad.
In negative things that are happening, but like the media is that it being forced to report on that. They should report on that as it's influenced the society, as influenced the community. As I have said, Uguti, all about the journalism industry or the news. It's about influencing the society. It's about contributing to society positively. Sometimes change their perspective, but not that much, but on certain issues. Let's make an example. The issue of let me say an issue, but the drama of COVID-19 and all that. As you have said, to good thing, if you open TV or listen radio, you will have that free crowds with and so on, but no, the aim is to show state to good manje kwenzakalani, so you can be all full aware ukuthi COVID-19 is there, you should protect yourself.
But I understand you are fully aware, but they want that emotional reaction to
as much as
that emotional reaction and that fear keeps you about me. I'm not a person who in that, but during COVID-19 because. But they instill the fear. I have to watch the news all the time.
You watch news because you want to see what is happening around you.
But because I'm scared.
You're scared.
Because they've triggered that emotion. In Italy, 10,000 people just died now.
Yeah.
Like, one window, it was March and they said 10,000 people just died. And then now we can laugh at them. If you have asthma, I mean, I'm asthmatic.
Let me ask you a question. So let me ask you this one question, like regarding this COVID-19 topic.
I'm not saying I COVID-19, but the influence of the media sometimes they just want to trigger that emotion to people, and
they just inject fear to people sometimes.
Most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time. Yeah.
And when it comes to celebrities, they never report good news. Not that they never came here. When I graduated from my BTech, I'm not a celebrity, but I graduated from my BTech. They publicized about me on Sjekula to like, hey, this guy in the BTech.
That's nice.
But on a normal basis, it seems like they're always in search of bad news.
Yeah. Like maybe all I can say would be like you don't put much focus in positive news. Also,
as human beings.
Like
they agree with me. That's nice.
No, I'm not. I do not agree with you. I'm trying to look this in the media side perspective, in the journalism side perspective. Maybe you are not much focused on the positive news. You do not notice all those stories.
Or me.
They are being.
No, I mean, I'm not saying yes. I'm not saying Mina Nipalinda is with pain. I'm saying Mina. It makes business sense. Upalinda be negative. Hence, you guys, you write positive news.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of negative news because
it's just
it makes more money.
Yeah.
7:30 clearly lapana.
It's
gogo bane stress ogogo bana. Niyabastressa bafuna ukwazi inkunzi banje kuphi ogogo benziweni
imali yempesheni ayingenanga.
But the negative side of news that you have mentioned, we journalists and also as a journalism student, I have to say that like we do report on those news, negative news, because they are happening every day. You can't
also you mean negative happening more than positive?
I cannot put a final decision and say that, but it's news are happening every day, either negative or positive.
Yeah.
You can't shy away. You cannot report on that because it will put fear or it will portray
you don't care,
fear in people. Not that.
Just report.
Like I care.
You're just reporting for money.
No, not reporting for money. As you have said, Ugutin, you report breaking news because you want to put awareness in the society, in the community. To say no, you should not use West streets. There is a lot of
Yeah.
So people will be alerted and they will be aware. Let's not use these routes. Like example, the last month, I don't know, it's last month. Kona is also it was bad and all that. So a lot of media houses have reported about this weather. If it wasn't for media, if it wasn't for those media houses, someone could use that route and get stuck there in that eyes.
I understand if you put it in that way.
But I'm about to wrap it up now.
Yeah.
So you must tell us about your websites and your business, your organization, Africa Journalist Voice.
Yeah,
And
there's a lot we'd like to hear, but now we want to hear, like, where are you going from now? What's your main goal? Like, what's your end goal as a second year student, right? You're doing 4 years, 3 years?
Like 3 years, maybe I'm thinking of doing my honors.
Okay.
Yeah.
All the best.
We support you.
But now, what would you want to gain after these 3 years or 4 years of studying journalism at UT?
I have gained a lot to say, especially this year, having an experience, learning from my lecturers. My role model is Pelele Ngubane, soon to become a doctor. My lecturer, and like I've learned a lot, and I'm still going to learn a lot. I'm still going to make a difference. I'm still going to create a change for media, tell African stories. For now, last week I have launched an organization called African Journalist Voice.
Wow.
African Journalist Voice.
Yeah. So it's an organization that creates a sense of community for journalists, for journalism students, also for media researchers.
You have sessions,
you create community. Yeah. So to tell you about it, I was trying to show people Uguti society. You are bringing me back to the conversation we had, Uguti. I was trying to show society Uguti journalism. It's not more about news, gossip, breaking news and stuff like that. But I was trying to put them Uguti. To put the importance of journalism, there is a place for journalism in the society. To also show general public, people about good journalism. It's about gossip and all that.
There's a huge impact that you play.
Yeah, there is a huge impact. So as this organization, we are trying to raise awareness and show the importance of journalism in the stream. Also, not only that, journalists, media researchers, they research on different issues and they report on different stories.
Yeah.
They serve society every day. Like right now, if you go to certain media houses, they are breaking stories. They are presenting, reporting on those stories, editing, and doing all that stuff. But when are they getting time to reflect on their challenges? To reflect on the success, to reflect, to actually talk about them as journalists, no, not the society. So this organization is going to bring all those professionals together. Not only that, I've mentioned, you could see this organization is also about creating a space for journalism students. So I've seen a huge gap when it's come to journalism professionals or media professionals in the industry, also with students. And at school, at varsity, they do invite journalists or media researchers, but journalists can come.
Wow, this was nice. This was fantastic.
We're gonna invite him.
Yeah, we're gonna invite
for breaking, because sometimes we just chill here and we just discuss what is happening around the country.
So you can tell us what's going on.
Which kind of things are focusing on? Politics, entertainment, Or for now, you're just doing overall, you find your niche later on?
For now, I don't have a specific focus that I'm focusing in, but
just doing news.
Yeah, but
so if you someone will come while I want come with how when's you know it's
Oh, stop it, man.
like
is that allowed?
Yeah, it's to talk or a police officer, like he or she not allowed to answer any question. You have to talk with their spokesperson.
Oh.
Yeah. For now, I can say Guti, my love for journalism is in the multimedia work. As I have mentioned, Guti, I'm all in all social media platforms, reporting there. Also, I have this love for politics. I love politics. They are so interesting. We can talk all day if you can touch on that.
Yeah. No,
I know we'll come back next time, but it was nice chilling with you.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Thank
you.
Why
for having me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, that's a wrap.
Thank you so much, that's a wrap. Umswati lot umnanzi akekho namhlanje. Because Moemish umandisa novuna akekho. Asazi kwenzakalana ngabo. Shuthi mhlawumbe banomkhosi othile bengafuni
banomkhosi serious. Thank you so much. See you next time.
See you next time.